Welcome back, guys. It's Louis here. So let's get back straight into Solana. So the last time I showed you Solana, we were in a bit of minus and it looked like things were turning back around. And I said if we got above a certain level, that we would continue back up to our technical target back at $211. And since we were in minus when I made the last video in and around here, we've now gone into positive. Now let's take a look at the 4-hour chart to see this a bit closer. So what I was saying the other day was that there was a potential head and shoulders forming, and that's exactly what happened. I think we were right here when we made the video, and I said that once we get above the moving averages, that's when we flip bullish. So we had this dump here, which is where we entered. We had a nice pump up, but then you came into this zone here. When you came into this zone last time here, you came down before breaking it and holding it. But you failed to break this high. You come back down, rolled under, confirmed it as resistance here. And then what should have happened, or what we would have liked to see, is when we come down to here for this level to hold. Because for this to actually stay bullish, you want to be holding this level, because you see before resistance, resistance. So every time you come into this, you fall. But then eventually got above it. So now you come into it, you actually want to go up from here. And so resistance should become support. And that's why we had this nice bounce. But we found that swing high over here and got rejected and went down. And what we wanted to see is for this whole area to hold. And then we've come into this area, went to the low of it. And what was at the low of it on the 4-hour? Our 200 moving average. If we're above this, we buy. If we're below this, we want to look for sells. So here you went below, but you didn't confirm it as resistance. If you did, we'd have sold. But you got back above, held it as support, and this is where I made the video saying that this area here is a fake out. And that's exactly what happened. I said from here, you're going to come back to your neckline, maybe get rejected, find support on your 20 moving average, and then break through, confirming your uptrend basically. Just before we dive into the 1-hour chart, I just wanted to make you guys aware that in the Discord group chat yesterday, people were making crazy money, guys, crazy money. So I asked yesterday, how much did you guys make today? One person said almost £600. Another person said almost £700. Almost 300, 500, and almost £250. Guys, these gains are crazy, and this just happened in one day. I think the day before we had an even better day for the cryptos as well. So literally, if you're interested, make sure to join. So now we'll take a look at the 1-hour time frame. And before, I was saying we didn't want to lose this, because if you did, you're probably going to come back to these lows. And that's why we put a stop loss there, because we don't really want to be going there. If we are going there, you're most likely going to carry on down. And that's why we set our stop loss there. So we just close the trade when we get down to that level. But we know that, yeah, this didn't get hit, so it didn't automatically close the trade. We were confident that that wouldn't get hit. What happened here was a fake out. When you close below, you wanted to come away, leave massive spaces like what you see here, massive space. But you wanted to see that here before you come back to this white line and then get rejected, but you didn't. You came back above. And as I said in the video, because it's on the 1 hour now, I can show you exactly what I did. So I said that when you get above this, basically, you actually go to this one. And that's exactly what you did. And you come exactly to the neckline of this inverted head and shoulders, and you come away for a minute, which is fine, just refueling the rockets before shooting back basically and continuing on. And as long as you're not losing your EMAs, we're good basically. So even when you lose it, you need to come back to it and reject it, but you didn't. You just went straight back above, meaning that this was a fake out, just like this and just like this. So yeah, now we're in a technical target to $169 when we broke above 153. So we're back in profit, guys. I want to make everyone aware that today is a special day for me. I've spent the last majority of this year actually preparing a course for everyone. Basically, how to become a trader from zero knowledge to a self-sufficient trader, a trader that won't need anyone's help apart from their own help. So you will be able to look at the charts, read the charts, and gauge it, and be able to trade by yourself and look for investments. In this course, I also give a free one-on-one mentorship lesson as a thank you, and I'm also giving my crypto portfolio and giving you like a consultation call, going through exactly what cryptos we're in. But everything you need, guys, is in the course. It's just down to you to put the hard work in. You have a gold mine in front of you. It's just, yeah, I can only give you the tools. You need to go and build the house. There's a reason why only 3% of people make a living from this. You need to separate yourself from the 97%, the lazy idiots, the guys that are just on their phones all day long, like the most of you, like how I used to be before I got into this. So if you want to make change in your life, this is the first step, and the first step is taking that risk. And then the easy part is going through the course, and the hard part is now then applying yourself. And once that's done, you now have a skill forever that you will not be able to forget. Once it's learned, once that knowledge is learned, you forever have that knowledge. It's up to you what you want to do with that knowledge. Are you going to go and then share it with others? That's what I'm doing. I learned the knowledge, and because it's brought me so much success, I want to share that with everyone else. I don't want to be the only one doing it. Perfect, guys. Let's get straight back into Solana. So what we want to see for Solana now is for our technical target to be met, but we know along the way there's going to be resistances, and we're at that swing high again. So what happened after we got to that swing high? We came down, found a swing low, which is this previous swing high. So actually now we can just drag this forward, and this should be respected. But we know sometimes that it's not just a line. We like to draw areas. So it's an area of support and resistance, and you can actually see we had resistance, drop, but then you went to attack resistance again, had a little pullback before breaking it, finding your new swing high and coming back, testing the swing low. This here is looking exactly like this. So what can we expect? What could we see? We could see maybe some stalling off, coiling up before we get a move to the upside, basically, like this, and then eventually getting to our technical target, because it all happens in waveforms. But yeah, that's what we'd like to see. 169 next, 175 after, and then 200 as a psychological level, and then 211, guys. Perfect. If you enjoyed that video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, peace.